years, man. It's so difficult to keep the league going. All right, it's up. You can go ahead. We go ahead. Go.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Now a handoff looking right. And he's got room. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. The CD.
Who's at your running back?
And then there are touchdown runs.
Let's see, who's your running back?
Certainly fell into the latter category. Now that deserves a couple exclamation points. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Oh, okay.
7, Raiders nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. No run back here for Jones. A touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we have with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
Oh, wait, wrong button.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he is tackled inside the 49 to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one. Touchdown!
Dawson Knox, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Now the try here for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
On what?
And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive.
They show at the bottom.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
I don't think nobody got Mike Evans, though.
Points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Second down and 3. A give right side now to Hunt. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22. He'll drop to throw. Complete the tight end, Kelsey. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Your new job better for you, bro?
Punt team sending this one away. Jones on the return.
Y'all said your new job better for you?
Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10.
Y'all said your new job better for you?
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, methodical. You think they go that route again? And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Montez Sweat.
Yeah, I can hear you. I just don't know. I can hear you fine.
14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. On the draw is Taylor. 46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Yeah, he need been running well, man. I appreciate him.
It's a gain of 15 yards.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for the Raiders. They lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, it really opens up the playbook. And that's when they hit them with the play action. And you can see the defenders rushing towards the line of scrimmage, then scrambling back, trying to cover. Couldn't get there in time.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Devontae Smith, 31 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
He ain't nice like that. Man, get on my nerves. I had to train for a quarterback, and nobody would give me one.
this one away.
Them folks wouldn't let me get nobody in the trade for a quarterback. I was like, God damn, I guess I'll settle for Tua.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll drop to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Oh, yeah, I'm going Kelsey before I go to anybody else.
Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
I'm going to go to Kelsey.
Back to throw here.
And
he's left with no option here but to throw it away. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th. Here's Justin Tucker now for the Raven field goal try. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone.
Damn, I forgot your players be on the head hunt.
Probably should have opted for the touchback.
Okay, the head hunters you had going. I played you. Yeah, I played you the first game that we played this league. Them niggas was laying niggas out.
They were out here. They had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
Who were they?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Oh, I got you.
The give to Taylor. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. The power move there couldn't buy him much space. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On play action, here's Tua. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he will finally be taken out.
Was it cover 6? Yep, that was cover 6. I could tell by the way the safety drops. They cover 6, man. It's something else.
How about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
He could have thrown. He should have
Meanwhile,
thrown.
a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Tua. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. Blankenship's kick is good. And that moves them up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. On 1st down, they go right back to Hunt, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here's 2nd and 8. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Fletcher Cox. What a play.
Which one? You talking about going to Kelsey?
It was a loss of 13. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Now back to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
I didn't think he was going to see that. I didn't press nothing, though. I just ran into it.
The Raider drive will start from deep
in their own
territory with a 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Play action. Now it's Tua. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. C.D. Lamb, 88 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6.
You know, you're right. He was like a big physical dude.
How fast he could run in the open field. But if it were, he silenced those thoughts there.
How tall is C.D. Lamb? I don't know. He is kind of big, though.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone.
And that's a second touchdown run of this game, and this one, and a high degree of difficulty to it as well. I'm absolutely marveling at how effortless he makes this look. I mean, let's face it, he had a long way to go. But how about the vision, the creativity with the football in his hands? It's really something to watch.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats.
Justin Tucker, the kickoff for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a give to Taylor. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb, and that is incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor, runs over it. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Tua sets up to pass it. This is Smith to the ground. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. That's going to be caught. Touchdown Raiders. CeeDee Lamb as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime. So after the disappointment in the opening week loss, Charles, this looks like really a completely different football team.
They sure do, and I think they realize We can't start 0-2, and they're determined to not let it happen by the looks of things here in the early going.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and a lead now up to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they really won't have much time to work with. Just 19 seconds showing on the clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So we have reached halftime here in Vegas with the Raiders on top. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first 2 quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat in every meeting with reporters?
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. Well, pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Looking sideline, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
I'm trying to throw it in pump fake.
Picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. He completes it to Beckham. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 15-yard line. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, 1st down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll
That's a big-ass linebacker. He don't
to the
know.
7-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little
Okay.
credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24.
And I feel a little bit like
Bro, they make tight ends on runs. Like, all you got to do is try to truck somebody and they run them over.
If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through.
He got freight train on, so he automatically run over. Yeah.
Demario Davis there on the stop.
Yeah, he got his X factor activated, so he run the first person over regardless.
They run once more with Taylor, and this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
He probably lost
A
it
yard
right
in the
there.
wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
Looking here for Smith downfield. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving.
Okay.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now Tua. And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down now, it's Taylor, able to fight through one tackle. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. 106 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Again, it's Taylor. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A lot to praise on this drive.
In all my time having him, I think this is the first time I don't actually activated the X factor. Like, I've never
They're
activated.
handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They'll run on 1st down. Taylor. This will be stopped about 2
he gotta run
yards
another
shy
one. He
of the
gonna die.
marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Right.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. This is Lamb on the
I knew that big ass linebacker was gonna go unblocked. I would have started there.
Back to the 4-yard line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3
Bro, that
yards
is big,
on
bro.
3rd down. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
Yeah, he is marked down right about on top of that imaginary yellow line, but they say he's a bit short. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll run for it. It's Taylor.
Oh, he didn't hit it though. I knew he had one tackle in him, but he didn't get it.
Touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And that will set him up in excellent shape. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. When you're on your own 1-yard line like they were, oftentimes you're thinking just run on any down, get some space there. They elect to throw it.
Yeah, I didn't even see. I didn't even see who was open. I know about the middle of the field, probably.
Right? Everyone expects you to run it there. Let's take a shot. Let's throw it. Try and create some space, some room, and it went awry, didn't it?
And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms.
Let me throw it.
Can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And that one really pushes him back. A loss of 9. And now it's 3rd and goal after the sack. Here's Tua. And he's got it. Touchdown. Dawson Knox.
Yeah,
2 touchdowns on the season
man, don't make no
in this
mistakes,
game.
man.
And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened.
We got to get it. We got to get a play train, man.
See what happens. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by John Johnson.
I liked it a little bit.
Takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go.
Bro, damn. He need to clear folks out. Dude, got like 300 yards.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. He goes 86 yards there on the touchdown run. And the Ravens get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the second half.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a visor, it's sailed, right? My game plan is down by my feet right now because nothing I've drawn up appears to be working.
Well, he's going to have to find something right now to stop this offense. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. You know, you're following up on this head coach and the pressure that he is under. CD, I want to switch it to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where things just are not going well. How do you approach that as a player?
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because you actually have to do the opposite of what you would think. You know, in your mind, you're thinking, I redouble my efforts, I go harder. In a sense, you have to back off a little bit. You have to do a little bit less. Do what you're supposed to do, but don't take on the pressures.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. It's a big play there for Vegas.
Even with the big
lead here in the fourth, it's still
like,
bombs away.
he threw it, he just stopped and kissed it like it's just a statue.
Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down to the 9. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs.
Nah.
Continues to move.
He's going crazy.
No
this
better
game.
way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines.
They're way too overpowered. He's running somebody over every play.
It brings up 2nd and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the
Hell no, they're going to be tired after the first, second time.
2nd down. It's Taylor. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
Yeah, that free throw is crazy, bro. I ain't gonna cry.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
Yeah, for him, he done had that gun on down there all game. He's just running folks over. Like you said, he should have been out of unity.
As they run up and send this one away.
They ain't asking no water or nothing. The backup ain't came in looking.
The Raven offense defense set at the line for this next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns.
No, it never do that. The games be close. The momentum changes, and it just be crazy how the momentum be shifting games.
Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Yeah, that might, like I said, it just takes like 1 or 2 turnovers, and then the momentum just, the whole momentum just changed.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Being chased out left. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he completes it to Hunt. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And the Raiders have got him. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to
That
risk
dude right there is good, though.
They get 5 yards on the run there. Still left staring at a third and about 14.
Is that
Well, the Ravens going to use one of their
what's his name again?
As the clock will stop with 37 seconds
No, the
to
dude,
play.
is he a rookie or something, or is that the Khalif Witt? No, I don't know if that's his name or whatever. Okay, I got you. Yeah.
The Raiders call on a nickel set here for third down.
For the draft right now, or the next one.
Now they try the right side here. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first.
We did 2. I think we did 2 drafts.
Timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
I think we did 2 drafts.
Go for it. This is fourth down.
Okay. Because the first one we did, let's see, this is probably the 3rd year. I think this is the 3rd year for the first group of niggas.
For Jeudy. And this one is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
It's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. To put someone back deep just in case something
running
goes
straight through people.
But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and
smile.
shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win it